Kamre. Today we are going to see the lesson The Boy Who Broke the Bank, Unit 2.2. This story is written by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is an Indian author of British origin. He lives in India. He lives with his adopted family in Landor, Mussoorie. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. Ruskin Bond was born on 19th May 1934. He is an Indian author of British descent. He was awarded for his work. The first prize he was awarded was Sahitya Akademi Award in 1992 for Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra, his novel in English. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and the Mussoorie म्हणजे आसामकडच्या दार्जिलिंग डेहराडून ह्या बाजूला ते राहतात आणि त्यांच्या ह्या साहित्याच्या कामासाठी त्यांना साहित्य अकादमी अवॉर्ड, पद्मश्री आणि पद्मभूषण अशा अवॉर्ड्स आपण भारतातले हे सर्वोच्च अवॉर्ड्स त्यांना त्यांच्या लिखाणासाठी मिळालेले आहेत. Most of his works are influenced by life in the hill stations at the foothills of Himalayas, where he spent his childhood. His first novel, The Room on the Roof, was written when he was 17 and published when he was 21. म्हणजे आपण पाहतो की त्यांनी त्यांच्या वयाच्या 17व्या वर्षी त्यांचं पहिलं नॉव्हेल त्यांनी लिहिलेलं आहे, कादंबरी त्यांनी लिहिलेली आहे. त्यांनी ही कादंबरी त्यांच्या इन्फ्लुएन्स म्हणजे आयुष्यातल्या ज्या काही घडामोडी त्यांनी पाहिलेत हिमालयांच्या रांगांमध्ये राहत असताना लहानपणी बालपणी त्या ह्या गोष्टीमध्ये लिहिण्याचा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे. It was partly based on his experiences at Dehradun in his small rented room on the roof and his friends. For 50 years, he has been writing as a literary person. Bond experimented with different genres. Early works include fiction, short stories, novels, with some being autobiographical. Later, he tried out non-fiction, romance, and books for children. He said his famous genre are essays and short stories. म्हणजे 50 वर्ष झाले ते साहित्य लिहितायत आणि वेगवेगळ्या पद्धतीचे जॉनरा म्हणजे वेगवेगळ्या स्वरूपाचं साहित्य ते लिहितात. त्यामध्ये फिक्शन, शॉर्ट स्टोरीज, नॉव्हेल्स, ऑटोबायोग्राफीज, एसेज अँड शॉर्ट स्टोरीज फॉर चिल्ड्रन असं आहे. तर आपण आपला 10वीचा हा धडा बघूयात. द बॉय हू ब्रोक द बँक बाय रस्किन बॉन्ड. We start with the passage. तर आपण आधी धड्याचं नाव समजून घेऊयात. द बॉय हू ब्रोक द बँक. बॉय समजतंय, ब्रोक म्हणजे ब्रेकचा पास्टन्स आहे, त्याचा अर्थ तोडणे आहे. पण इथे प्रत्यक्षात इथे आपण बँक तोडतो असं म्हणतोय, पण बँक तोडत नाही आपण. इथे तो शब्द बँक फोडणे असा वापरलेला आहे. म्हणजे दरोडेखोर जसे बँक फोडतात किंवा काही लोक एखाद्या ठिकाणी दंगल करतात तेव्हा एखादी गोष्ट फोडतात, तोडतात, तशा पद्धतीने असं इथे बँक तोडले असं लिहिलेली ही स्टोरी आहे. सो वी स्टार्ट विथ द स्टोरी. Nathu grumbled to himself as he swept the steps of the Pimparnagar bank owned by Seth Govindaram. He used the small broom hurriedly and carelessly, and the dust after rising in a cloud above his head, settled down again on the steps. As Nathu was banging his pan against a dustbin, Sitaram, the washerman's son, passed by. Sitaram was on his delivery round. He had a bundle of freshly pressed clothes balanced on his head. Don't raise such dust, he called out to Nathu. Are you annoyed because they are still refusing to pay you an extra 2 rupees a month? I don't wish to talk about it, complained the sweeper boy. I haven't even received my regular pay. So in this passage, we see there are a few characters are introduced to us. One is Nathu, the other one, the owner of the bank, Seth Govindaram, and the washerman's son, Sitaram. So here we see three characters of the story. They have been introduced in first passage itself. So Nathu, he grumbled. Grumbled म्हणजे showed one's critical attitude. To show the anger, it means grumbled. म्हणजे grumbled म्हणजे आपला राग व्यक्त करणे. So Nathu, here he is angry as he is sweeping the steps of the bank. The name of the bank is Pimpar Nagar Bank. So he is a sweeper. So he is sweeping the steps. Sweep म्हणजे झाडून काढणे, केर काढणे, आणि त्याचा पास्ट टेन्स वापरलाय swept. So he is sweeping. Nathu is a sweeper boy. He is sweeping the steps of the bank. And this bank is owned by Seth Govindaram. बँकेचे मालक आहेत. He used the small broom, broom म्हणजे झाडू, hurriedly and carelessly. So Nathu is using small broom, झाडू, and how is he sweeping? Hurriedly and carelessly. He is doing it very hurriedly and careless. Careless म्हणजे नीट काम नाही करत आहे, रागात आहे म्हणून त्यामुळे घाईघाईने कसं तरी काम करतोय. And the dust that he is sweeping is rising like a cloud above his head. Cloud म्हणजे ढग. तर इथे ढगांचं, धुराचा किंवा डस्टचा, मातीचा असा ढग तयार झाला त्याच्या डोक्यावर. Settled down again on the steps, and that came back and it was settled on the steps. As Nathu was banging his pan against a dustbin, Sitaram, the washerman's son, passed by. So Nathu is very angry and he has a pan in his hand to collect the dust, and that he is banging against the dustbin. That means तो त्याच्या हातातलं केर काढायची जी सुपली आहे ती त्या डस्टबिनवरती बँग करतो, म्हणजे जोरात जोरात आपटतोय, आणि तेव्हा तिथनं सीताराम जातो. Sitaram was on his delivery round. Now Sitaram is a washerman's son. So he is on a delivery. He is going to deliver the ironed or pressed clothes. And he has a bundle of clothes which he is balancing it on his head. And while going or passing Nathu, he says, "Don't raise such dust. Are you annoyed because they are still refusing to pay you an extra 2 rupees a month?" Now here we see that Nathu wants his pay to rise from the regular whatever he gets a pay as for a month, that he wants it to rise by 2 rupees. And so Sitaram feels that he is angry because the bank people aren't giving him the extra 2 rupees. And hearing this, Nathu starts complaining in a loud voice. "I don't wish to talk about it," says that he doesn't want to talk with the sweeper, with the washerman's son. "I haven't even received my regular pay." And he starts complaining that he hasn't received his pay yet and was leave out the 2 rupees extra. जे इथे नथू कंप्लेन करतोय की 2 रुपये तर सोडूनच द्या, माझा पगार सुद्धा झालेला नाही. So here based on this passage, I have given you a question. Complete the web diagram. Name the characters. So in the passage we have seen some characters which are introduced. So you are going to complete this web diagram. You read the passage and then complete it. We move to the second passage, and this is the 20th of the month. Who would think a bank would hold up a poor man's salary? As soon as I get my money, I'm off. Not another week I work in this place. So Nathu is complaining that his pay isn't increasing, which he wants it by 2 rupees, but his regular pay also is not being given. And this is the 20th of the month. म्हणजे 20 तारीख ह्या महिन्याची आली आहे, त्याला अजून त्याचा रेग्युलर पगारच मिळालेला नाही आहे, सॅलरी मिळालेली नाही आहे आणि 2 रुपये तो एक्स्ट्रा मागतो तर त्याची तर गोष्ट नाहीच आहे. As soon as I get my money, I'm off. And so he says, if I get my pay, I'm going to leave this job of the bank. And in the anger, he is banging the pan against the dustbin several times. And this he is doing not just to show his anger, but to increase his confidence and emphasize his point of view. म्हणजे तो त्या सुपलीने त्या डस्टबिनवरती सारखा सारखा जोराजोरात मारतो तो फक्त रागच व्यक्त नाही करत आहे त्याच्या ह्या क्रियेतनं, तर तो त्याचा मुद्दा किती योग्य आहे ते सांगण्यासाठी लागणारा कॉन्फिडन्स पण त्यातनंच मिळवतोय. वेल, आय विश यू लक, सेड सीताराम. I will keep a lookout for any jobs that might suit you. And he plodded barefoot along the road, the big bundle of clothes hiding most of his head and shoulders. So when he saw that Nathu was saying that he's going to leave his job as soon as he gets money, so he says, best of luck. Sitaram says, well, I wish you luck. So he says, best of luck to leave the job and get a new one. And he says, I'll keep a lookout for any job that might suit you. तर तो म्हणतो पुढे की लुकआउट म्हणजे मी तुझ्यासाठी शोधेन, जॉब म्हणजे काम शोधेन जे तुला सूट होईल. आणि बेअर फुटेड अलॉंग द रोड म्हणजे पायात काहीही न घालता तो रस्त्याने मोठा बंडल आपल्या डोक्यावरती घेऊन चालू लागला. At the fourth home he visited, Sitaram heard the lady of the house mention that she was in need of a sweeper. तर चौथ्या घरात कपडे डिलिव्हर करताना कपडे देत होता लोकांचे सगळ्यांचे, तर चौथ्या घरी तो पोचवून तिथं सीताराम ऐकतो की तिथली जी व्यक्ती आहे लेडी त्या हाऊसची ती म्हणते आहे की तिला एक स्वीपर हवा आहे म्हणजे केर काढणारा. Tying his bundle together, he said, I know of a sweeper boy who's looking for work. He can start from next month. He's with the bank just now, but they aren't giving him his pay and he wants to leave. And तो सांगतो नथूची स्टोरी की bank is not giving him his salary and he wants to leave his job. Is that so? Said Mrs. Srivastava. Well, tell him to come and see me tomorrow. आणि हे ऐकून मिसेस श्रीवास्तव म्हणतात उद्या येऊन त्याला भेटायला सांग. So based on this passage, I have given you 2 questions. Complete the sentences. So you are going to read the passage and complete these sentences. The other question is write the describing words for. Describing words म्हणजे दिलेल्या शब्दाची अधिक माहिती सांगणारे शब्द शोधून तुम्हाला लिहायचे आहेत. So you are going to read the passage and find the describing words also. We move to the third passage. And Sitaram, glad that he had been of service to both a customer and his friend, hoisted his bag on his shoulders and went his way. Now Sitaram is very happy because he has helped his friend to get a job, and also the lady of the customer that she wants a sweeper, so he has helped both of the people. And so he says he had been of service. त्यांच्या कामाला आलो म्हणून त्याला खूप आनंद होतो. And in this happiness he is hoisting his bag on his shoulder and going. So bag असा शोल्डरवरती ठेवून तो आनंदात चाललाय. Mrs. Srivastav had to do some shopping. She gave instructions to the ayah about looking after the baby and told the cook not to be late with the midday meal. Then she set out for the Pimparnagar market place to take her customary tour of the cloth shops. Mr. Srivastava, she has to go for a shopping, and so the Aya in her house means housemaid. तर आयाला म्हणजे घरातल्या मोलकरणीला ती सूचना देते की गिव्ह द बेबी द मिड डे मील, म्हणजे दुपारचं जेवण त्या मुलाला व्यवस्थित भरव. अँड शी set out for the Pimparnagar market. Now, going to the market is a custom to her. That is a customary tour to her. म्हणजे काही बायका आपल्याला माहिती आहेत की शॉपिंग करायला त्यांना खूप आवडतं आणि खूपदा असं ट्रिप म्हणून मज्जा म्हणून सुद्धा किंवा सवय असते म्हणून सुद्धा वारंवार शॉपिंग करायला जातात आणि विनाकारण कपड्यांची विचारपूस करतात. तसं मिसेस श्रीवास्तवना पण आवडतं आणि म्हणून ते त्यांचं कस्टमरी टूर आहे. A large shady tamarind tree grew at the end of the bazaar, and it was here that Mrs. Srivastav found her friend Mrs. Bhushan sheltering from the heat. So at the end of the market or bazaar, there is a huge big tamarind tree. Tamarind tree म्हणजे चिंचेचं झाड आहे मोठं. त्याच्या इथे त्यांना मिसेस भूषण त्यांच्या फ्रेंड तिथे दिसतात. Mrs. Bhushan was fanning herself with a large handkerchief. She complained of the summer, which she affirmed was definitely the hottest in the history of Pimparanagar. आणि खूप उष्णता आहे, समर खूप कडक आहे आणि म्हणून मिसेस भूषण शी इज युझिंग हर handkerchief as a fan and she is saying that it is a very very hot season in the history of Pimparnagar. Then she showed Mrs. Srivastav a sample of the cloth she was going to buy, and for 5 minutes they discussed its shade, texture and design. आणि आपण पाहतो की बायका एका ठिकाणी जमल्या की ते खूप खूप गप्पा मारतात. त्याचं एक उदाहरण इथं देण्याचा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे की त्या कापड जे खरेदी करणार आहेत त्या कपड्यावरती त्या दोघी जणी जवळजवळ 5-6 मिनिटं चर्चा करतायत. त्याचा कलर, शेड, टेक्स्चर काय आहे त्याच्यावर. आणि हे सगळं ऐकून मिसेस श्रीवास्तवला जरा बोर होत आहे म्हणून ते काय करतायत बघूया. Having exhausted this topic, Mrs. Srivastav said, "Do you know, my dear, that Seth Govindaram's bank can't even pay its employees? Only this morning I heard a complaint from their sweeper who hasn't received his wages for over a month." आणि टॉपिक चेंज करतायत ते, बोर झाल्या त्या कपड्याच्या चर्चेनी आणि ते सांगतायत की तुला माहिती आहे का की गोविंदरामच्या बँकेतले जे एम्प्लॉईज आहेत, कामगार आहेत, त्यांना योग्य वेळेत पगार सुद्धा मिळत नाही. महिना पगार मिळत नाही. So based on this passage, I have given you the fill in the blanks with correct prepositions. Prepositions are the words which make sense or give meaning to the sentence. म्हणजे prepositions असे शब्द आहेत ज्यांनी वाक्याला अर्थ मिळतो, अर्थपूर्ण होतो त्यांचा. तर असे शब्द म्हणजे वाक्य तुम्ही passage मध्ये वाचून you are going to write these sentences and complete them. Write the opposites or antonyms of. In the passage you are going to read the passage and find out the opposites or antonyms for these words. Thank you. I think you have understood the lesson. You have enjoyed it. Thank you. Stay home, do study, and please do subscribe the channel. Thank you.